Shalom and welcome to my weekly video message. A time management expert was giving a lecture at a conference about her success in business and how time management plays a huge part of business success. She engaged the crowd and they seemed to love her message. She was giving tips and sharing success stories. Suddenly she realized she had been talking for 2 hours. She stopped to apologize to the weary group and explained that she had left her watch at home. A voice came from the audience. Yes, but there is a calendar right next to you. There are many life and time management systems out there. In fact, just the other day, a friend who is a sales growth expert shared an extremely practical video where he discusses the importance of being focused on a single task as a key to success. Something one of my mentors taught me many years ago, and yes, I'm still working on that skill. But even if we master it, we are still faced with a priority challenge. We have to put time into our jobs, our families, our spiritual responsibilities, and then we have to try and find a little time for ourselves too. We only have 24 hours in a day, and there's always way too much to do. So today I want to share with you an idea from our Torah portion that can help us put things into perspective. Before God gave us the famous 10 Commandments, we read that God descended onto the top of Mount Sinai and then called Moses. But why did God have to personally come down onto the mountain? God already instructed the Jews about the Passover sacrifice, keeping the Shabbat, and a number of other commandments through Moses. So couldn't God have saved himself a trip down to the top of the mountain and have Moses give us the Torah? In fact, the Midrash tells us that it became difficult for the Jewish people to hear all 10 commandments directly from God. So Moses ended up finishing the last 8 commandments, and ultimately, it was Moses who received the Torah and gave it over to us. So why did God need to personally come down to give the Torah? What was God trying to achieve? And what difference does knowing this make in our lives? The mystics explain that when God created the worlds, he established barriers between them. Although the upper spiritual worlds could influence the lower ones, the influence could not have a tangible, lasting effect, and vice versa. Actions done in our physical world were unable to affect the upper spiritual worlds. For 2,248 years, this barrier maintained a separation. The finite and the infinite did not mix. Even the patriarchs, with their holiness and actions, were unable to fuse the physical world with spirituality. But God changed this, and he did so when he descended into our world to give us the Torah. In that one moment, the barrier shattered and everything was changed. With no barrier, a physical object could now become a spiritual one. The physical earth of Mount Sinai became so charged with holiness and spirituality that the physical skin of a cow could now not just contain the information of the Torah, but could also be filled with its spiritual energy. So what gift did God give us at Mount Sinai? It was the gift of fusion. When the Jewish people saw God descend onto the mountain, fusing the finite and the infinite, they recognized that there is no real difference between the two. Suddenly they had the power to use the Torah to fuse the physical with the spiritual, because they saw that in truth, they are one and the same. The Zohar teaches that the Torah is older than our universe. The Torah is beyond space and existed before time. And yet, when we simply repeat the words of Torah, we connect to that moment when it was given. We finite beings are able to connect with infinity. We often find ourselves juggling the many demands in our lives, be it work, family, friends, spirituality, education, fitness, etc. If I stay late at work, I'll likely make my boss happy, but my wife might be upset. Should I sign up to that study class? Or go out with my friends? Where do I focus? We are constantly juggling our different worlds, pressures, and responsibilities. A time management system will certainly make life easier. But the only way to really stop juggling all the pressures is to fuse all our worlds together. We have to stop seeing work, family, and our own spiritual and material endeavors as different worlds and allow them to work in harmony together. How do we accomplish this? By allowing the infinite light of Torah to shine in every corner of our lives and recognize that there are no longer two worlds of physicality and spirituality. They are all one. And when the wisdom of the Torah is advising us, it will also fuse our lives and allow us to see how our many responsibilities actually complement each other. My work and spiritual life, my Torah study and my mitzvot complement my relationship with my family and friends. And my relationship with my family complement my work and my spiritual life. They are no longer different pressures, conflicts, and responsibilities. And all I need to do now is try to be fully engaged in each activity so that I can maximize my success and fulfill the mission for which I was created. Shabbat Shalom.